Memorial Day is the time for Americans to honor the veterans who fought and died for our country.
In today's zevely-zone, Jeff went to the San Diego Bay for a touching tribute to the father of one of CBS 8's own.
Every Memorial Day, San Diego Bay Adventures picks one special veteran to honor. And this year, that veteran is...
my dad.
1, 2, 3,
USA!
At age 18, Clement Lee witnessed the attack on Pearl Harbor. On a day thousands of Americans lost their lives, Mr. Lee dedicated his to our country.
He was walking home from church, he and his friend, and they heard the bombs and saw the fireballs.
Sergeant First Class Lee fought in Korea and Vietnam, and because of the way this American looked, he was sent behind enemy lines for reconnaissance.
I did ask him if he saw any of his friends die, and he said that they were shot in front of his eyes.
I want to tell you about an amazing Army veteran named Clement Lee.
Following 50 years with the military and Department of Army Civil Service, Clement Lee was the highest decorated civilian Army veteran in Michigan history.
That flag means something.
Bruce and Gail Denham, the owners of San Diego Bay Adventures, watched Marcella's Blue Angels story. They learned about her heroic father and wanted to share his story on Memorial Day.
If I cut myself, I bleed red, white, and blue. It's all about America.
Clement Lee died in 2014 at the age of 91. He received full military honors at the Miramar National Cemetery.
The day was just so special. The horse-drawn carriage, the final honor.
Jet skis, water cannons, all humble gestures.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars
Made for our country's finest.
the perilous.
Clement Lee was a husband, grandfather, and soldier, but to Marcella, he was a great dad.
I woke up this morning and I saw the rain and the gray skies, and I thought, I'm kind of happy that it's somber, because it's the mood that Americans should have for all the people that have died fighting for this country.
We want to thank every veteran today, and Marcella for sharing her tears of grief and gratitude for an American hero.
I think this is just incredible to see all the people out here honoring those who've given their lives for our country. I definitely feel my dad's spirit looking down from above, and I know he's super proud.
In the zevely-zone, Jeff Zevely, CBS 8.
I'm sure he's very proud.
Gosh, you know, we know Marcella obviously
Yeah.
personally working here, and you hear stories about her dad and of course her mom. And what's we also want to say, she's a beautiful daughter to her parents.
Oh, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see her father's memory shared like this, the details of it, the awards he received, the dedication his life was to the United States.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
She's special. It's a special family. Clement Lee died from cancer after an exposure to Agent Orange during the Vietnam War.
All right, it's Monday. That means Jeff and photojournalist Scott Hall are going to join us live. Usually they preview one of their favorite stories coming up this week, but today we're going to talk about their patriotic ride today. Jeff, Scott, beautiful story.
Oh, thanks, Carlo. Thanks, Heather. What a beautiful day out here, despite the May gray. You know, as you watch that story, you've got so many emotions running through your body, but also a burning question. Who was that tall, dark, and handsome man out on the water? Who's your captain?
Tony, my husband.
Tony, you're doing a great job, buddy.
He does not want to be here right now, but I would be in the water if I tried to drive this.
Hi, Tony! Tony usually likes to stay behind the scenes, but not today.
Marcella wanted to be in the moment and focus on her father's tribute. So Tony trained 2 weekends ago and learned how to drive a jet ski. He was amazing on the water today. Just throw that out there. We'd like to thank San Diego Bay Adventures for setting this all up and their incredible patriotism. And also say thanks to all the men and women who served in the military so we can enjoy our freedom in this great country.
And also a shout out to Marcella for allowing us to ride along on her special day and share this story about her incredible dad. We learned so much about Clement, and we thank him for his service as well.
She sure is surrounded by some pretty special men growing up. And then, of course, Tony. I call Tony an angel. He really is. He's a good guy.
Yes, yes. All the TV news spouses, they deserve a shout out.
But only one can drive a jet ski like he does.
Yeah, Marcella has, how should we say, some high energy. So having someone to balance her like Tony, who is an absolute rock, is beautiful. He is a great man. Thanks, guys.
He sure is. You got it.
Great to bring you this story.
Yeah, thank you.